Thank you. I'm sorry for the change in the schedule, but I wanted to recognize our federal and local law enforcement who are such important partners in what we do. I'm State Senator Tony Hwang, the ranking leader, Senate leader on the Insurance Committee, and formerly the ranking leader on public health. So for me, this is a very important subject matter because this is about saving lives. And I know that the Take Back Day, the pouches, the incredible initiative of GPP in regards to information, education, awareness, and one of the most instructive parts of it is the mentorship program, to understand that young people, particularly, are easily impressed. And it is that kind of a relationship that they have that fills the void that leads them to the temptation of drug utilization. It's ironic. It truly is ironic that as I was interacting with a bunch of high school students just this past week, I jokingly said to them, I said, "Do you know what 420 means?" I'm stunned. Every single high school student knew what it meant. So the drug prevalence culture is so pervasive in our schools, and it has made such an impression that it's become standard fare. This is what we're doing in talking about drug take-back, talking about law enforcement, the lure and the danger and the death of fentanyl. But none of it can surpass what is getting passed as standard fare. And I think what we need to do better as legislators, as community leaders, as thought leaders, in addition with our law enforcement and our educators and our community nonprofits, is to raise the awareness about the dangers of drug, the danger about losing loved ones, the real impact that occurs when innocently, for a good time, quote unquote, you could forever sink into a lifetime of addiction or even worse, tragic death. So this is about raising awareness to saving lives. And the work continues. And I'm glad that GPP has been led by co-chairs that are such inspirational leaders in going out and spreading the gospel. But at the same time, it's also incumbent for us as legislative leaders to support you in every bit of your endeavor and support you legislatively, financially, and voice-wise. So I'm privileged and honored to be here, but ultimately, it is you in the audience, and I wish there were many more in the audience that could spread the gospel of drug prevention, drug awareness, because unfortunately, the popular culture is we're going to get a room full of TV cameras when there's a tragedy, when there is a tragic loss. As this young, fearless leader mentioned, she was driven to action when the loss of a schoolmate due to fentanyl drove her to action. But I still remember the TV coverage lasting days. Where is the coverage to talk about awareness and prevention today? I hope GPP and their leadership and their initiative has become that effort to raise awareness, because we need to let our young people and people in our community to know that dangerous lure of drugs, and we need to prevent that. So thank you very much for being here, and I want to take a special shout out to the incredible leaders that are doing this day in and day out. And thank you. Thank you for saving lives.
Thank you so much, Senator. And thank you all of you for being present with us today. We're happy to take any